Already. Hello, amazing people. How y'all doing on this Sunday? Hey TikTok. I wanted to do this show tonight. Hold on, let me go. I wanted to do this show tonight to allow anyone to come on and talk. If you're somebody that doesn't agree with my content, or you have an opinion about my content, I'm welcoming people to come and go live with me. You don't even have to turn your camera on. You can just come on and talk to me. Hey Jeff on TikTok. Hey CD Cheney, Husky Chuck Chick Monkey. Hello. Hello, amazing people. How y'all doing? So let me put the invite. Tonight is because there's mostly black women that disagree with my content. So tonight's show is Shalakemia versus black women, but you know um to come on and debate, a healthy debate, anything that's in my content, anything I have said, anything I've said in my videos, anything I've posted. I'm open to that tonight. I'm open to a healthy debate. Shout out to Texas. Texas is in the house. Hello. Hello, amazing people. Shout out to Oregon. Oregon in the house. Oh, oh, let's block him. We don't have time for negativity. What are you talking about? Let me make sure that's the right person. Yeah. Oh, TikTok moves so fast. Bye. Hello. Thunder. Hello. Thank you. So, does I do want to start out tonight, with a little something. Um, Shout out to Memphis. Come on in. Come on in. Where y'all viewing from? What state y'all viewing from? So while y'all doing that, I wanna talk about something. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the show Sisters, um, by Tyler Perry. I'm a big fan of Sisters, and I wanted to point something out. Um, right now there's a lot of back and forth about the show, but there's something amazing about the show that I wanna kind of point out. Thank you, Tuto. Thank you so much. I want to point something out tonight. Okay, so there is a character on the show, and his name is Zach. And Zach was with another character named Karen, and Zach and Karen were in a relationship. And Karen would always talk to Zach in a very bad way. And she also made it very known to Zach she did not want to be in a relationship with him. She actually started seeing a pastor while she was still, seeing Zach. She was very negative to him. Um, and it kind of bothered me on the show that, she was negative to him, and treating him. He loved her so much, and was trying to work things out, and things like that. And she had, complained that, he worked at the airport. Zach worked at the airport, and she would always, really like comment like he doesn't really have anything. He doesn't have, a lot to contribute. Karen was a hairstylist. Um, yes, Ava Gray tearing him down. Yes, she hairstylist. She owns a salon. So you know, it had came down to some a credit card or something of Karen's had got stolen. Zach had, went ahead and moved out, and try to move on, with his life, but he still loved Karen and wanted to be with her. And told her, like, I'll do anything, to make things right. Had her friend, talk to her to see if they could mend things, and nothing was mendable. Karen went ahead and started seeing this pastor. So the pastor's wife had found out about, him and Karen, dealing with each other, and she came in Karen's hair salon and she shot herself. Um so I don't want to prolong it, but I'm going somewhere with this, I promise you. So after that, Zach kind of just he even though Karen was seeing the pastor, Zach was still kind of head over heels for her, in love with her and things like that. Thank you, Davidson. Thank you, girl. So so Zach met another woman. Okay. And Zach met Fatima. I love Fatima. She's one of my favorites on the show. She's so real. I love her. So Zach met Fatima. And Fatima started treating Zach in a way that he's never been treated before. Fatima is an administrative assistant or a paralegal at a law firm. And she also was working with a business that was helping people that came home from prison, make money with real estate and things like that. So it was amazing when he met Fatima. And he didn't know how to take Fatima. Fatima would speak into Zach. She would speak to the greatness. She seen the greatness inside of him. She seen a great black man in him. And she would always, encourage him, push him, to do better, not push like that. But, just speak to the greatness down inside of him. He wasn't used to that. And you can tell. You could tell. But one thing that I admired about Zach, he didn't reject it though. He still loved Karen, but he was trying to embrace Fatima at the same time. So yes, sisters, yes, that's that show, honey. Yes, I love Fatima. So then, Zach and Fatima started getting closer, and I think Zach kind of, fell in love with Fatima and the way that, she spoke to him, treated him. You see what I'm saying? She seen Zach as a man, if that makes sense. He's not used to that. I do want to stop real quick and just say that in life, we may not be used to something, but we deserve it. And I looked at Zach because he wasn't no bad guy, but I felt like he deserved Fatima. And they're amazing together. But anyway, so then, Karen, found out about Zach and Fatima and became jealous and didn't like it and kind of took her attention away from the pastor. But what was even crazier is that Zach had got a tip on the stock, and Zach became a millionaire overnight. And it was like Karen found out about that, found out about Fatima, and did not like it. Did not like it. At this point, she wants Zach back. She wants Zach back. Right now, she wants him back. She tried to talk to him, wanting him back. Right now, she's claiming she's pregnant. We don't know if she's pregnant or not. We don't know. But the point of this is that she has 3 friends because it's called sisters, so they're friends. And the one friend, had to remind her the way she treated Zach. You didn't want him. You were dealing with the pastor. Now you see him with Fatima, that sees him as the man he is, and you're jealous. But you took that man for granted. What I didn't like about what I didn't like about the show is that the other two friends weren't real with her. And that's the problem. And that's why I wanted to bring, I want to use this as a great example. Karen didn't see Zach for the man he was. She seen him for the man he was at the moment. Fatima met Zach and seen Zach's potential. And that's why I love Fatima and I can really relate to her. Because one thing about a real black woman is that we can see the potential in a man. And I feel like Karen is very toxic. In this last episode, Karen invited Fatima over to a little get together she had with her girlfriends. And she wanted to hurt Fatima. Her goal was to hurt her. Her goal was to tell Fatima, I'm pregnant to Zach. Well, Fatima already knew. Because Zach is very upfront and open and honest with Fatima. He had already told her. That's how much he loves her and cares about her. And I thought, it was a very messy situation. And I thought her friend should have checked her, which they checked her afterwards. But I feel like they shouldn't even have let it get that far. Karen made her decision. She downed Zach every chance she could. She made it very clear to Zach she did not want him. You can't now want him because he's with a woman that sees him for who he is. And now because he has money. I always, in my content, I always try to tell people that do not view people where they're at. Because if you're a real one, you're going to view people, where they're going. You're going to see the potential down in someone. And this show is a prime example of things that happen every single day. I don't think that we should allow that. If I had a friend and I seen that she was treating her man like that, I would say something. Because I would want her to say something to me. There's not enough of that between black women. We just allow things to happen. No, Karen needs to be held accountable. You kick this man to the curb. Because what? He worked at the airport. He may not right now be able to provide for you like you would be able to provide, like you would like him to provide for you. But you know what? He was providing love and care. And with the money he did have, he was contributing. He had a job though. But then when he became a millionaire, that's not real. That's a fake woman. And you gotta go and Karen has to go ahead and Karen has to eat that. Cause she messed up with Zach. And Fatima, like I said, I love Fatima. She sees Zach for the man he is before he had the money. I feel like I said, that Karen is toxic. And those kind of women really exist. And when I come to the table and I talk about topics like this, people are offended. And I think people are offended because they can relate and because they're toxic as well. I've seen women on social media upholding the way that Karen acted to Zach. Why did they uphold that? Because that's the norm when it comes to a black man. That's the norm. We're going to be real tonight. That's the norm for some black women. Not all, but for some. To sit up and talk to a man like he's nothing. Why? Because he doesn't have a whole bunch of money. He's not where you would like him to be in life. And like I continue to say, it's not all about money. It's about who a person is. That's what it's about. It's about who that person is, their goals, their dreams. If they're determined. I have black women, coming up against my platform all the time. And it's crazy because for years and years and years, there's been a whole bunch of empowerment when it comes to black women. There's been a lot of conversations about how a black man should treat a black woman. But the conversation that we rarely have is how a black woman should treat a black man. There's no respect. I'm not going to stand down on, what I believe, because people don't like what I say. People have issues within themselves. And you know what? That's why those type of toxic women will never have a good black man. Good black men exist. It's not our fault that some women are choosing wrong. That's on you. That's the most toxic thing that you can sit up and you can do is sit up there and be toxic and think that that's okay. No, you're going to be toxic and you're going to be 50 something and you're going to be alone. And that's just the bottom line. Those type of toxic women are going to be alone. They have friends around them that are condoning their behavior. That helps nobody. If you really want to become a better woman, become a better woman. But you know what? I've come to the conclusion that a lot don't want. They want to stay the same. They don't want to be better women. My content, my platform is for women that want to become better women, because I want to become better than I already am. And I want to see black women respected, but I also want to see black men respected as well. The respect goes both ways. It's not going both ways right now. Absolutely, Ava. It's not going both ways. So I'm not really concerned. I opened up the floor today. I have a lot of people in my comments saying, I don't agree with you. You bash black women, and you uplift black men, and you bash black women, and that's not what it is. But let's call a spade a spade. There's a whole lot of black men bashing. Who's reporting them? Who's trying to cancel them? Who's reporting their page? Nobody. Because that's the norm. It's not a norm for me, and I don't want to live like that. Just like the Almighty God created black women, He created black men too. And it's a whole bunch of Christians and other religions sitting up here praising God and doing all this and the third, but you sitting up and you treating the black men that you with like dirt. I'm confused. Do you think that God is proud of you? Do you think that God is happy about He blessed you with a good black man and you treating him horrible? You're treating him horrible. You're talking to him like he's nothing. Exactly. Hold on, I'm trying to highlight a comment. Exactly. Praising God, but hating their blackness. Exactly. Black women are taught black men are always told, treat a black woman like this, do a black woman like that. Okay. We're not the only ones that exist. Sierra Davis, we need to uplift our black men too. Absolutely. I had a conversation with somebody earlier about, Ukraine and everything that's going on, and I said, that the Almighty God, told us to not, date outside our race. We're not supposed to do things like that. And I said, God forbid, what if a race war was to break out? Do these people really think that those people do they think that they are going to side with them, or are they going to side with their family? Just imagine, and I'm not being smart. A black woman that's married to a white man and a race war, um, goes off. Who do you think he's going to protect? And then a black man is going, stand on the forefront and protect that woman. God forbid, that ever happens. I'm just thinking. But that's what black men are. There are protectors. There are providers. And that's why we have to know our role too. Because we are their protectors. We know some black men can be hot headed. You know, and some black men can just react and things like that. And we have to be that feminine woman to come and, and touch their arm in a gentle way and be like, hold up, that's not how we about to handle that. That's not how we about to handle that, baby. And that's how we protect them. We calm them down. You see what I'm saying? We calm them down in a gentle way, and we talk about different solutions, different ways to handle it. You see what I'm saying? And they protect us physically. We protect each other. That's why we have to know our role. And I think that, a lot of black women don't receive my content because they don't understand. They were never taught. They don't understand. But see, what they don't realize is that I'm here to help, and teach what I know. And there's other women that are on my platform that know too and that can teach. We can teach each other. Yes, Cleon. Yes. A woman's nurtures is very, very important. And in the comments, I want to see when black men, I want to know, when's the last time that you've been nurtured by a black woman that you were in a relationship with? I'm talking about with one that was feminine, and loved you and cared about you and was gentle with you and, understanding and caring and listened. Tyrone said never. Jerome said it's been a minute. Loke Boy said that black women say that's not their job. Philip said years. Gemini Man said when I was 14. Cleon, she kept me humble the many times I would blow up. She got me, hold on, I'm trying to highlight it. She got me encouraged many times I would have quit. Raphael saying never. Miller saying never. Why? And I don't understand why that is, but I've seen it for myself. I've seen some angry black women, angry, and not necessarily angry with the person in a relationship with or they're dating. Just angry at life, maybe angry about trauma, something. But I always try to tell black women, like, if you continue to be angry about whatever you angry about, you're gonna hold yourself back in life. You're gonna keep yourself from being happy. I have some women in my comments like, Shalakemia, I'm learning so much from you. And I'm like, thank you, because I'm just coming to share the blessing. That's it. I'm coming to share the blessing. I made a video and I posted it yesterday. And I was talking about how us as black women, we attack black men. If black men come to us with an issue or they're feeling some type of way, or whatever the situation is, a lot of black women will attack the man. They will attack the man. They'll never discuss the issue. So nothing gets resolved. And then I just want to be real. That makes a black man feel like he wants to shut down. He doesn't want to, talk to you. He doesn't want to talk to you. And I don't understand how you could ever sit in a relationship, and be with a black man that cannot come and talk to you about anything. And you not be his peace and you not be his comfort. I think that's how we make black men feel safe and secure. When they can come to us with whatever and confide in us and talk to us. You ever be going through something and it's so heavy in your spirit and you call somebody and you talk to them about it, it doesn't make you 100% better. But just because somebody listened to you and just because you're not holding it inside no more. Can y'all agree? Just because you're not holding it inside no more, you feel a little bit of a relief because you got it off your chest. Do you know how many black men don't have that? Do you know how many black men are walking around like ticking time bombs? Because they're tired of people throwing stuff in their face. They tired of coming to the table with an issue, and then they're made out to be the problem. And I know a lot of y'all sitting up here like, oh, how Shalakemia, how you know so much about black men? Because I listen. It's that simple. I listen. I listen. I'm compassionate. I'm understanding. Yeah. I don't think a lot of black women know that you can save your relationship and you can save your marriage if you just listen to the person you with. If you don't want to listen, then go be single. Go be by yourself. Go be by yourself. Because a relationship is about two people. How two people feel, how two people love, how two people understand. Listen, it's about two people, not one person. It's too many black women in relationships and thinking that the relationship is all about them and their wants and their needs. And it's not that. It's not that. Whoever taught you that taught you wrong. It's not all about you, sis. It's not. You are in a relationship with someone. And I understand people. I understand, being single for so long and then getting with someone, but you have to be mature enough to have the mindset to be like, you know what? I'm no longer by myself. I have to transition myself into this relationship and start thinking for, us as a unit and not just me anymore. It's very simple. If I promise you, it's simple if you just take the time to learn. And black women, we have to start being more receiving of each other and learning from each other. It's too many, black women out here that think they know everything. I don't know everything. My name is Shalakemia. I don't know everything. I don't. I'm not afraid to learn from another black woman because she's not my enemy. I ain't even talking about black men right now. I'm talking about us, sis. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not your enemy. You're not my enemy. I'm not jealous of you. There's no reason for you to be jealous of me. None. There's no reason for anybody to be jealous of somebody like me. I'll teach you everything I know. If I can pour into you, help you get to the next level, that's what I'm gonna do. You know why? Because I'm confident in who Shalakemia is. And I know who Shalakemia is. So I'm confident enough to know that I can help the next black woman, and that's not gonna dim my shine, baby. We're gonna probably shine together. We gotta get back to that type of sisterhood, because it's not only disrespect when it comes to black men. Let's take black men out of the equation. I've said this before. Us black women, we're ignorant to each other. We see each other, we don't speak. I was in Family Dollar one day and I was getting some cards, and I seen another black woman. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And she frowned at me and just like walked away. And I'm like, okay, I keep looking at card. She came back around and she was like, I apologize. She was like, I'm not used to black women, saying hi. I was like, well, every time this black woman see you, I'm gonna say hi. How you doing? You don't know how you doing will change somebody's day. You don't know what somebody going through. I've said hi, how you doing to plenty of people, and they was going through something, and we stood there in the store or we stood there in the parking lot. We had a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? You just never know. We gotta stop. We so against each other. We be so ready to tear each other down for what? For what? For what? We're better than that. The power that us as black women have, I don't even think a lot of women know their power. And then the ones that the black women that do know their power use it in the wrong way. We use it in the wrong way against each other as black women to black women, and then black women use their power wrong when it comes to black men. Do you know we so powerful? We could tear a black man down or we could build him up. It's a choice. We can build up another black woman or we could tear her down. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. Some people choose to tear down, and some people choose to build up. I think with everything going on in the world today, us as a black community, we need to get stronger. We are the most powerful race. We are. But we at the bottom. We at the bottom because we haven't all tapped into our power yet. We have not tapped into it. They're afraid of Black unity. That's where our power is at. Not being jealous of each other, not competing with each other, having no problem. I want to lift as many of us up as I can. I want to make it and lift people up. Help as many entrepreneurs that I can. Help people, whatever I have knowledge and wisdom, and I want to be able to, help people. I know a lot of people have been hitting me up about talking to me one-on-one, and I'm about to open up some personal coaching and some business coaching for the month of March. If you're subscribed to my website, IamShalakemia.com, I'll be sending out an email tomorrow. I'm going to try it out and see how it works with the personal coaching. And you can call me, you can talk to me about personal things, and always stay between us. If you need business coaching, I'll have some business coaching openings as well. I'm going to see how it goes for the month of March. It may be, I'll be able to, every week, do a few one-on-ones, for the people that need them, But I want us to get better. I really want us to get better. I want us Black women, I want us to use our power in a positive way. I want us to use it in an encouraging way, empowering, inspirational, motivational. That's how I want us to use our power. Not continue to use our power to tear each other down and then tear our men down. Tear our protection down. That's not how we should be using it. And the Almighty God taught me that a long time ago. He taught me that a long time ago. He told me, Shalakemia, you're powerful. But how you gonna use that power? I want you to use that power for my good. We all should be doing that. Sadly, I've noticed that women are each other's worst enemy, but we don't have to be. We do not have to be. We don't. Some people aren't. Some Black women aren't confident in themselves. They don't know who they are yet, and I think that's why the tearing down comes along. I think that's why the jealous and envious spirits come along. I don't think they mean to be. A lot of them don't mean to be that way. I really feel like that. I really feel like they don't mean to be that way. But they don't know any other way to be because they're not confident in themselves. They're not confident in themselves. But I want every Black woman to be confident. I want you to start working. It's a Black woman watching right now that you're not confident in yourself. And I used to not be confident in myself. But you have to work on your confidence. You have to work on being confident in you. You have to. It's a must. You have to know your worth as a Black woman. You have to start operating in a mindset of power and positivity, and not power and negativity. And not being a follower is a big thing. Don't follow other toxic and negative women. Set a trend. I think that's why a lot of them don't like me. I'm not a follower. Oh, you a Black woman too? How you going? Yeah, I'm a Black woman that's for right is right and wrong is wrong. Black men, do y'all understand? Like, Black men feel like we don't even love them. We don't even know their value or their worth. Did y'all know that? If the Black men that if Black men are feeling like that, how are y'all sons feeling? How are y'all brothers feeling? Your fathers, your cousins, your nephews, how are they feeling? You wouldn't want them to feel like they're not valuable and they're not worth it. So we shouldn't want other Black men to feel that way either. Because just like you can have a Black woman come along and make a Black man feel like he's not worth anything and he doesn't matter, somebody could come along and make your son feel that way. Somebody could come along and make your father, your nephew feel that way. You wouldn't appreciate that. You would not appreciate that. So how about you tighten up and you lead by example? How about you tighten up and you do better? The way you talk to the black man in your life, would you want someone to talk to your son in that kind of manner? No, you wouldn't. Practice what you preach, though. Don't expect someone to do something you don't do. All the sons and men know is black girl magic. That's promoted. It's very, very promoted. Um, I don't know. We have a lot of work to do, but the work starts with self. The bottom line here is today, it's either you want a good black man or you don't. You don't have to listen to me and all the other women that come on here and advocate, for black men. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to them. You know why? Because we get it. We get it. We got it. It's y'all that y'all don't have it. It's some of y'all that don't have it and don't know it. We got it though. But don't be 50, 40, and 50 years old trying to look for love. How do that work? I know too many women that sat up there and oh, I could do bad by myself. I don't need no man. Now they're alone. Wanting a man. Hitting me up. Talking about I'm tired of being alone. That's the end result. You know why? Because black men don't have to sit around and take that type of treatment. Listen, baby, I'm just coming to the table telling y'all. They don't have to take that type of treatment. And I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, sorry. Because they don't have to take that type of treatment. And because there's another black woman out here that's ready to love them. Yeah, love them, care about them, motivate them, empower them. You know, speak to their potential, see their ambition, see their potential, and that's how it's just gonna go. I'm not going to address this no more. I'm just going to continue to bring the messages. But if anybody wants to go, let me share the link again. If anybody want to go, come in the live with me. Anybody, come in and say whatever it is that you know you want to say. Hey, Michelle Washington. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of black men that try to stick it out. Thinking that the woman will change and things like that. But it's like after you show signs that you don't want to change, they gotta go. They gotta go. Just like us women that sit up here and say, what you won't do, another man will. That was a popular, saying, when I was coming up. Well, baby, it's the other way around too. What a woman won't do, another woman will. And I think that, on the show Sisters, Fatima showed them what Karen won't do with Zach, I will. You know, and it's real life. It's real life. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes and everything, y'all. You know, D Truth, you have to are you're watching me on TikTok. So I don't know. You can request on TikTok too. Thank y'all for sharing the live on TikTok. Kendra said Fatima is patient with him. Exactly. That's another thing. Patience. Patience. Ain't nothing wrong with having some patience. Especially when you're in a relationship. You need patience. You need understanding. You need compassion. That's what you need. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lynetta. So I've been working on the IamShalakemia Show. I'll be producing it myself. I will be accepting topics from y'all. I definitely always want to keep y'all, in the loop. You can use my website, IamShalakemia.com, to send me different topics y'all want to talk about. Um, I will. It won't be official until I move to Georgia, which I'm trying to do that now. Move to Georgia. Um, that's when the show will be like official. But I will be doing a few shows between now and then. I feel like it's needed. I want to come in. I want to talk about both sides of the spectrum. You know, um, and I want us to not only heal. I just want us to be better people, and we need these conversations inside of our community. We really do. Um, so yeah, I'll be taking show topics. I'll be doing panel shows, where I bring a few people on with me and we have a roundtable discussion. It's going to be a lot of amazing things to come. With my platform. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah. So if anybody doesn't have any other questions or anything, I'm a go. But I'm glad that we were able to have this conversation. I think it's healing for some people. I want black men to feel wanted. I want them to feel needed. I want them to feel like they matter. I want them to feel like they matter, because let's be real. This world, already, by the black men that are dying at the hands of the police. They're already in other ways too. They're already showing us that the life of our black men don't matter. They're already showing us we don't need to be inside of the black community acting that same way. We don't need to be adopting their ways inside of the black community. We don't need to be doing that. We need to strengthen our community. That's what we really need to do. I want every black man to feel like they matter. How many people have black sons? You know, I don't only want my sons to feel like they matter in this world and they're valuable. I want every black man to feel valuable, feel heard, feel wanted, feel cared about. I think sometimes we feel that because black men are, you know, like are looked at as strong, and dominant, that they don't feel and they don't have feelings and they don't go through things. They go through things just like we go through things. They are human like we are human. I think that's what we have to start thinking and realizing. We can't view them as, oh, they're just so strong, they can take it. And no, they are human beings at the end of the day, like we are human beings. They feel, they care, all of that. They do all of that. They love, you know, they do, you know, they cry in private, you know. So thank you so much. So, I mean, if nobody wants to, Holly said, and 7 grandsons, I know that's right. um, if nobody wants to, join the conversation, or you know, I'm done for tonight. I think, I said some things that needed to be said. Hopefully the women that it needs to reach, it will reach. Black men, I do want to address y'all too. Um, Tonight. Um, please don't push away someone that truly cares about you and truly loves you because it doesn't um because you're not used to it. You know, I have a lot of black men that do that. They're not used to the love and the caring, you know, um, and the genuineness. And when you get that, keep it. It's for you. You deserve it. Though I have to tell black men all the time. They like, hold up, Shalakemia. She ain't call me out my name. She ain't try to fight me. She every. I mean, listen. That was toxic. We gonna be real. You was with somebody and it was toxic, but be able to embrace somebody that, love you for real, on another level. Be able to embrace that, and appreciate that, and don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, yo. Don't mess it up. You deserve it. You deserve someone to love you for who you are. You deserve somebody to check on you. You deserve that, you know? I want y'all to know that. You will find it, Willie. You will. You will find it. Just be ready for it. Just be ready for the love. It's coming. I see you on my comments. Like, I'm looking for, a real woman, but when you get her, because this is what I want to end with tonight, right? When you are in a relationship and when you get in a relationship, it is your responsibility to respect your relationship. And number two, it's your responsibility to make sure other people respect your relationship. And that's going to be my topic, not for next week. Yeah, next week. I'll be here next week. I won't be here the week after. But next week's show topic is how people need to keep their family out of their relationship and keep people out of your relationship. Because some people have people around them that are messing up their relationship. Not only mess up their relationship, but giving them bad advice. Because when someone comes to you with an issue, it's not always leave that person alone, or that's not always the thing. Like on the one Tyler Perry, what's it called, y'all? The one with Taraji P. Henson, where she was married to the guy for all that time, and he had that bright idea for that battery, and she allowed her sisters to interfere. She allowed her sisters to interfere in her marriage. Yeah, he was struggling for a long time. Dreams don't happen overnight. Dreams do not happen overnight. But that is a prime example of she allowed her sisters to be in her business. And you have to protect your relationship. You have to protect your marriage. You have to do that. So we're going to talk about that next week, and we're going to also talk about don't allow your family to disrespect who you are with. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Yes. Somebody said I can do bad or bad. I can do bad about myself. That's not it. That's not it. It's the one where she killed them at the end. That's the one I'm talking about. When she went crazy, when he hit the jackpot over, that battery. Acrimony. Yep, that's it. That's it. Yep, I can pray for you, Michael. I'm gonna pray for you. But I just want us to prepare, for those that, want to be, in a relationship, and you're ready. Keep preparing while you're waiting on that person to come. Because I'm gonna tell you that person is gonna come when you least expect it. When you ain't even thinking about it, that person is going to come, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be, I pray for you too. It's going to be an amazing thing. It's going to be a love that you've never ever experienced before, and you deserve it. I want y'all to know that it's coming, and prepare in the meantime, and you definitely deserve it. But I love y'all and thank y'all for, tuning in. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. She didn't kill him. She tried. Oh, sorry. I thought she killed him. Okay, she didn't kill him, y'all. I stand corrected. But I love y'all, and y'all, thank y'all for, tuning in with me this Sunday, and I will see y'all next Sunday. And y'all know that my birthday is the whole month of March. Don't forget. Don't forget, okay? My birthday is the whole month, okay? I love y'all so much, okay? And thank you for supporting me. Have a good night.